What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Steve Nostatoski here of the Maize and Blue Review, bringing you some highlights analysis of Michigan's loss to the number 4 Purdue Boilermakers. 82-76, your final score. Closer than many anticipated. Let's dive into it right here. Here we go. All right, here we go with the 7'4" monster Zach Edey of Purdue trying to go up, misses the initial shot. Good defense there. Dickinson staying vertical there. Dickinson getting doubled, delivers here to Eli Brooks. Open look from 3. Airballs it, not what you want to see starting out there from your long distance shooting. Here, the talented youngsters, Jaden Ivey to Sasha Stefanovic for 3. Here, Ivey again, a little ring around the rosy, misses that one. Bit of a push there from Zach Edey, puts that one away, but Karma gets him with the offensive goaltend, no basket. Tough entry pass there, Eli Brooks on the pass back there from Dickinson. That's a turnover here, delivering to Eli Brooks again. Nice find, nice patience. Dickinson finishes with the left in the key, 3-2 early on here. Edey, he's a presence, right? He can wall off a lot of area, entry passes, able to get home, and just kind of bowling his way down low. Draws the foul from Dickinson. It's rare Dickinson is matched up with a bigger guy. Edey brings that, hits a mid-range over him. Despite that, here Jaden Ivey finding Mason Gillis there for 3, and it's a 10-4 lead all of a sudden for the Boilermakers. Here, great ball rotation, find an open look, and again, another air ball. That's not what you want to see from Caleb Houstan. Sasha Stefanovic over to Isaiah Thompson with the mid-range floater, puts that one away. It's already an 8-point game. Here, a little turnaround, nice footwork. The bank is open for Hunter Dickinson, puts that one away. Jaden Ivey showing off that NBA talent with that basket. Trevion Williams, not usually a distant shooter, hits that one though, and it's an 11-point game. Caleb Houstan stopping the bleeding. Nope, just kidding. Rims out. Great offensive rebound a couple of times there from Musa Diabate. Quiet game for him, but big bucket there to stop the bleeding. But they find an open 3-point shooter on the wing. 12-point lead. Here, nice drive here up and under for Terrence Williams there. Little turnaround over Dickinson. It's a tough shot. Good defense from Dickinson, but it put that one away. Eli Brooks, nice drive up and under, and cuts it to a 10-point lead. Here, Williams, mid-range. Tough shot. Nice hit over Caleb First there of the Boilermakers. Frankie Collins loses it a little bit on the drive, finds the corner 3 from Eli Brooks, puts that one down. And again, Michigan just trying to stay along here. Edey, though, too big. The entry passes are too easy with that huge frame here. An alley-oop, watch out. Big man flying. And it's a 9-point game again. Frankie Collins driving the lane here, finds an open Kobe Buffkin. Nice shot there from the youngster. Michigan cuts it to 6. Jaden Ivey, though, watch out, man. Dude is lethal, driving to the bucket. Nice drive here. Frankie Collins, though, with the turnover. Ivey headed the other way again. Dude's a talent, goes up, scores, throws it down, and it's a 10-point lead again. Dickinson with the long 2 here, foot on the line, but again, stops the bleeding. Michigan just trying to stick around here. Nice catch and shoot 3-pointer from the corner for Brandon Johnson transition. Edey again down low, able to get his own offensive rebound. So this is the part that bothers me. After this initial shot here, right, initial shot goes up, Dickinson has to, he's watching the shot, right? Dickinson's eyes, you'll see, he's just looking at the shot. Instead, box out, right? He doesn't get the box out here. Edey's able to get it back, just bunny hops for the dunk, right? Got to do better. Can't get lazy on the boards against a guy like Edey. Dickinson, though, from range, heating up. Throws down the celebration. Oh, love to see it. He's hyped up. Dickinson again from 3. And that forces Edey to go out to the perimeter to guard him, right? All of a sudden, it's a 2-point game. If he can continue to hit those shots, that's big. Here, nice dish over to Trevion Williams. Very efficient offense for the Boilermakers. Good job, Devontae Jones on the drive. Williams with that spin move, that little floater. He's money from that. 4-point lead here. Jaden Ivey for 3. Not able to hit that one. No one mans up Mason Gillis. And at half, you're down 6, right? Similar shooting percentage here. Points in paint, obviously, Purdue with their big men, 18. That's a big statistic for them here in the second half. Mid-range, Dickinson, friendly roll, gets that one to go. 4-point lead here for the Boilermakers. Just too much ground that Eli Brooks is giving to Eric Hunter Jr. there. Just too much real estate into the lane. He finishes. Caleb Houstan, quiet game for him overall, but nails that 3-point game here off of the miss here in transition. Eli Brooks, good patience, way to drive the lane, finishes tough bucket over Gillis there. All of a sudden, it's a 1-point game. Good defense here. Dickinson staying relatively vertical there, challenging the Edey here in transition. Devontae Jones called for the charge. That's just wrong. All right, that's just wrong. You'll notice number 0 right here. right? This is the charge they're calling. His foot, right? They have this arch. He is inside of that. It is not possible to take a charge when your feet are set in that restricted area. Bad call. Should have been an and one. Ref just simply missed it. All right, so 41-40 still here. Good drive and dish to Edey. He finishes. Caleb Houstan, good find out back on the perimeter. Long two again for Dickinson. Watch those toes, right? Would have been a tie game, down one here. Jaden Ivey elevates. Talented youngster there in transition, hurrying up here for Michigan. Nice finish with the left there. Dickinson doing everything he can to keep the Wolverines in it. Jaden Ivey, tough finish up and under. Puts that one away, and it's a three-point game. Devontae Jones called for a charge on that one. That one, I believe, was correct. But three-point game here. Still early in the second half. Lots of time to play. Good defense there from Brooks. Just a better finish from Jaden Ivey. And he was doing it all game. Watch out. Dude is just a monster. 23 points on the day for him here. What a pass. Trevion Williams finishes with the right underneath. Caleb Houstan doing what he can from distance. Not able to get that one. And all of a sudden, it's an 8-point game right here. 9-point game. Now it's an 11-point game. Kobe Buffkin driving the lane. Good dish to Caleb Houstan. Buffkin to Houstan on the connection. Youngsters playing well here. Jaden Ivey, nice patience. Finding Trevion Williams. Just too many of those slips out of the screens that Purdue converted on there. Houstan hits another three. Still down 11. Putting on the full court pressure here. That's a 10-second violation. Michigan's ball. All right, trying to stay in it with this pressure look. Devontae Jones, nice find down to Jace Howard to the free throw stripe there for Dickinson to put that one away. Devontae Jones on the drive, nice floater, finishes there. Michigan sticking around, down 7. Here, big shot, open, breaking the pressure there for Purdue. It's a 10-point game once again. Dickinson having a tough time on the baseline. Stevanovic comes around, gets the block here as well. Stevanovic on the offensive side, up and under. Pretty finish for him. And double-digit lead for the Boilermakers once again. Devontae Jones finishes with the right. Good drive there. Again, full court pressure here, making life difficult for the Boilermakers. Here's a turnover, and they call a foul there against Purdue. Chaos here. Ivey's laughing. Howard's pumped up. It's a crazy part of this game here. 9-point lead here. Offensive foul against Edey. 7-point game. Ivey. Tough look there. Good defense from the Wolverines. Trying to stay close. Again, 7-point game. Nice patience there. Delivers up to Dickinson. He's able to finish. 5-point game. Trevion Williams, good patience down low. Just out of arm's reach, right? Dickinson doing everything he can with the left. Tough bucket. It's a 5-point lead now for the Boilermakers. Good drive there for Stevanovic off of the 3-point line. Here, Ivey just elevating. The dude is an NBA talent, I'm telling you. Here, Dickinson able to deliver to Devontae Jones. And this is such a great use of his threat from three-point land, right? Good drive there from Eli Brooks. Because of this, right, because of Dickinson's threat from three, that forces Trevion Williams out here. He got manned up here. Devontae Jones wide open on the corner, right? This is the only guy who can really get out there. But because of the threat, look at all the eyes of the defenders on Hunter Dickinson from three here, right? Because he's hit a couple of those. That gives the extra pass and just enough time for Devontae Jones to open up on three from the corner, and he delivers. Here, this is under 2 minutes, right? 4-point game. They're going to review this, all right? They call this out initially on Purdue. This swipe looks to be on the hand, right? If you want to say it's on the ball, again, they're going to go to review. They overturn it. That guy's pointing. I don't like you, buddy. Anyway, 4-point lead. They overturn the call, and now it's down to a foul match, all right? They fouled Ivey. He hits the first one with the friendly bounce, hits the second one, and all of a sudden it is a 6-point lead for the Boilermakers. Devontae Jones over to Dickinson, and this is pretty much your game right there. Great drive, good pass here from Devontae Jones. Dickinson, you just got to catch that, right? Just doesn't catch it. Rare to see him fumble that, and the rest, again, is just down to fouls here. Trevion Williams gets fouled, makes the first one friendly bounce. Makes the second, and all of a sudden you're back to an 8-point lead, right, with less than 40 seconds. Dickinson, at the end here, your 3-point option, right, not the greatest if that is the guy you're going to late in the shot clock for a 3-point shot. Forced foul again, misses the first, makes the second. 9-point lead for the Boilermakers, and just a little bit too late for the Wolverines. They get a couple buckets here at the end to make things look presentable. But at the end of the day, it's going to end 82-76. That is your final. Moving into stats here, Wolverines led by Dickinson. Again, really good game from him. 28 points on 12 of 17 shooting. 2 of 3 from three-point land. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks. Did have 4 turnovers. Devontae Jones, second on the team in scoring at 13 points. 5 of 7 shooting. 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and a trio of turnovers himself. Caleb Houstan, although quieter game, third on the stat sheet with 11 points on 3 of 8 shooting. 2 of 6 from deep. 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. Moving into 3 key points. Dickinson, really the only offensive threat here, right? Yes, Devontae Jones has improved. Yes, Caleb Houstan has flashed, but day in, day out, it's Dickinson, right? He is your true offensive threat. The team doesn't have the same oomph when he's off the court and no real second option, right? When Dickinson late in that game, we saw he was the three-point shooter option with 40 seconds to go. That's a problem, right? Dickinson had another phenomenal game, but it can't all be him. And Michigan, still late in the season, still trying to find who that second guy can be, and it's kind of a rotating piece right now. Number 2, Purdue's a really good team, right? They're top 5 for a reason. Having a 7'4" giant down low is tough enough to deal with when you have Trevion Williams coming off the bench, adding 19 points, a future NBA guard, and Jaden Ivey, and a couple really solid role players, with Stefanovic. And it's clear why they're top of the conference right now and the top 5 team overall in the country. Number 3, I hate to say this, but it's definitively not a tournament team, right? I feel like a lot of people watching this probably are convinced of this before I was. I thought there was still a chance they could turn things around. I don't think there's a chance anymore. You just need them to win a few of these quadrant 1 teams to even really be in the conversation, and they're just not doing it, right? Too little, too late, and that's kind of it. Final thoughts. Better than I thought this game would be, to be honest. It's a bummer that you have to put it in perspective, right? Where like it could have been worse, but that's where it's at. The pieces just aren't going to come together in time to fully realize the potential a lot of these players I feel have. Maybe it's next year, but I'm kind of resigned to this team right now, and it's a bummer I have to say that. Okay, beyond that, guys, thank you all for taking time out of your day to watch this video. Stay safe out there. Catch you on the next one. As always, go Blue.